Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're watching and you're listening to Tech Wares. Today is September 26, 2024, and I want to make another video about Spectre Divide. I made a few videos speaking on them, on the game. Now I want to make another one. Mountaintop Studios, who is the developer of Spectre Divide, they just laid off 13 employees. So let's take a look at this article from PC Gamer. All right, this happened a day ago. This news broke out a day ago, so 24 hours ago. And as you can see, the article, the developer of new free-to-play shooter Spectre Divide just laid off 13 employees. All right. Mountaintop Studios said it was necessary to support Spectre and its community for the long term. All right. The 3v3 shooter Spectre Divide came out 3 weeks ago, and it seems to be doing pretty well. I disagree, but okay. But apparently not well enough. Well, clearly it is not doing very well because it comes out 3 weeks later, they lay off 13 employees. Is that an indication that your product, that your first product, by the way, because this is the first game, your first product was released, and 3 weeks later, you start laying off employees? All right, and then you say it's because it's to support Spectre. That means you want to save money. All right, you want to save money, so it was time to sit down and be like, hey, which members of the team can we lay off so we can save money because this game is not doing very well. It's not selling. And by the way, just to get off that, right? Let's look at the numbers. All right, so this is SteamDB. This is Steam charts. All this data is from Steam. So we're gonna look at we're gonna sort it by max. All right, so this is the maximum. So this is the release of the game, I guess, right? Like the game was released to the public to play, to buy and play. I mean, not buy since it's free, but to play on September 3rd. And that was the peak of the player base, the players, all right? So 30,000. And then ever since then, it's just been on a slippery slope. Does this look like a game that's doing good? This is horrible. I mean, yesterday the game peaked at what, 6,800, so almost 7,000 players. So today we're gonna see how many players are gonna peak at. Maybe around the same. But this game is free to play. All right. The only way the developer can make money is through microtransactions. And if not a lot of players are playing the game, I mean, not every player that plays the game is gonna buys microtransactions. It's actually a very small. I mean, if you have 7,000 players, how many of them are really buying microtransactions? And how many of them are buying microtransactions like for the amount that you're going to be developing the game? I mean, I don't know how frequently gamers you buy microtransactions, but I'm pretty sure for this game that just came out 3 weeks ago, there's not that many things to even buy. So the player base is not high. Not every gamer that plays the game is going to buy stuff, and you don't even have a lot of things to buy in the store. So the ones that do buy, they frequently buy it, so you can sustain your game studio development. How are you going to pay people at the game development studio? Which is why they began to lay off people, right? So Spectre Divide from Mountaintop Game Studios, as I predicted, right before the game even came out, I predicted that it was going to fail, and I made a video about it. And do you guys know what happened to that video? The video was copy striked, flagged, and taken down by Mountaintop Studios. They flagged the video, which I was giving my opinion based on leaks. I was literally reading the leaks that were available about Spectre Divide, and I was giving my opinion, and I said this game is going to fail because it's not much different from Valorant. I mean, it has one unique feature, actually two unique features. The Spectre, which is the duality mode, and the fact that it's 3v3. But besides that, it is nothing but a Valorant clone, CS2 clone, and so on. So I gave my opinion. Mountaintop Studios, they flagged the video, they took it down from YouTube. I contacted them, they never replied to me, and now look what's happening. The game is failing. Mountaintop Studios, if you're listening, I told you so, and this is kind of karma for you taking down my video and not even replying to me when I sent you an email. So if you guys were actually doing great, I wouldn't even be making this video. So here we are now. Spectre Divide. If you play Spectre Divide and you enjoy the game, of course it's free to play. If you enjoy playing it, then that's great. That's what games are for, to have fun. Really nothing else. It's just to have fun. But honestly, guys, the future for Spectre Divide, it's looking very bleak, very dark. And like I said in my previous video, Spectre Divide, in my opinion, just what I think, it's going to shut down next year. All right? It's going to shut down next year. It's going to be, because it's really, really difficult for the game developer to bounce back from this. It's really difficult, especially in this day and age where there's more games than ever coming out. Players are not going to really stick around for this game, all right? Especially the competitive shooter player base, right? They want a game that they can spend 10,000 hours in, and I don't think Spectre Divide is that. Take care, everyone. This is TechWares. Peace out.